Now, listen, guys. I know you're used to those relationship videos every now and then. But today, as your coach, there's something that I want to remind you. Something that took me time to understand is that most of the rich people today are rich and wealthy because the poor people who have got one source of income depends on that income to enrich that person who's paying us. When you depend on your income in totality, that when your income comes, when your salary gets into your hands, you use it to the last coin. And, you're happy. You're happy. It's not that you're not happy or everything is solved. Then again, you have to work for another 30 days and wait for another circle to come. You get it, you use it, and it is gone. And you're paying all your bills. What happens here is, it is not a wrong thing. It is not bad experience. The problem only that I have for you, that I have to tell you today, you are growing and things are changing. If the expenses are coming every day higher than your income, then it means you are making someone else rich. If you're buying things that you do not need, for example, you see, you need a certain brand of shoes, you need a certain brand of t-shirts, you need a certain brand because you've seen it with someone, but you know very well that this is something that is very expensive for me to wear. So you save maybe 2-3 months to buy it. You're crazy. Because this is a liability, a shirt, a shoe you are going to wear, and it will not add anything into your life. But you will be enriching someone somewhere because he's attracting you using that brand. And at the same time, there is a shoe or a pair of shoes or a pair of clothes that you can go and buy and still do the same and satisfy the same wish that you have, that you want to satisfy with the biggest brand that you cannot afford. I'm not trying to say that you should never wear brands. My point is, why would you save your only income to purchase a liability? Why would you save for 3 months to buy a liability? Are you okay? Why do you save for 3 months to buy a cloth? Why do you save for 4 months to buy a car that is a liability? Like, it's not taking you to work, it's not taking you anywhere. The only thing that you have, you want to drive. And you are saving for months just to drive that car. There's a problem with you. If you can't afford it, push yourself until you can afford it. Don't press yourself until you get it. People just get, they don't afford. Most of us are just getting things, all right? But we cannot afford those things. Because if I get it today, tomorrow, if it damages, I can't replace it. That means I can't afford it. Stop using your income to buy liabilities. Use your income to invest. Once you have invested, the interest that comes out of that investment should be what buys you the things that you want. That is the simplest financial advice that I have for you today. The income you find, use it to invest. And the interest on the investment is what you can enjoy. The more you add on to your investment, the bigger the interest comes out. And the bigger the interest comes out, the higher or wider your margin of purchase and affordability becomes. You can now afford a lot of things because the interest margin has increased. And as it increases, the income comes back and you put it into investment. The investment boosts, and that income that you find is still there because it is like a capital. It is there. It's not reducing. it is adding up through the interest. So even if you withdraw the interest, you have your income. You don't become poor to make a rich guy wealthy. Keep smiling.